Caitlin was just hurting us, eating up space with our pick and roll coverage. She was kind of slight. They're bringing a crowd. Just continue to make the right play. That's all.
Okay, Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Clark with the air ball as Becky Hammond trying to get her team off this slide. They've lost 3 in a row and 5 of 6. Quite uncharacteristic to fall to 5-7 on the season. And Caitlin Clark, the last game and a half, her shooting has not been good. That's a good sign for Coach Hammond and Asia Wilson to get things going. We saw that air ball from Caitlin. Her last game and a half, she's 1 of 13 from 3.
And what's remarkable to me is her first 2 games back after she returned from injury, she was shooting 45% from 3. And she had a real nice pass and finish inside for Indiana. But Caitlin Clark had a real kind of swagger about the shots that she was taking as well. She has not looked the same these last 2 games.
And missed those 5 games with the quad injury. Came back with a bang in that tremendous win against New York. They scored over 100 points. Clark facilitating well this afternoon. Boston blowing by the defense and drawing the foul.
Well, Rebecca, you just said she's an elite finisher this year because during the summer, she said, I wanted to make sure that was something that I corrected from a season ago. So Keith Porter, their player development coach, actually came down to Miami to work out Lexi Hull and Aaliyah Boston during that time. She said, my goal coming into this season was finishing better around the rim. She said, my efficiency in the paint will allow the rest of the shooters to do their job. If that balance is there, it's on me to be better in the paint.
She certainly has been as Jewel Lloyd gets the bucket. That is her 5th and 6 points of the game. Boston, those free throws we just saw were the first taken by any Indiana player this afternoon. Shot clock into single digits. Clark pulls up. Picked up her dribble. It's up to Boston. Just got a piece of the rim. Wilson, Boston absolutely 10.
Nice job so far in this game.
Clark attacking the basket. Wilson. Another miss.
She's Becky Hammond to rub her hands again.
Yes. Underneath Mitchell. Good defense by Lloyd. Finally, they called a tie-up. Was also something that the players and Becky Hammond were talking about after their most recent loss to Seattle. And asked about the defense, Asia simply said we weren't playing it. Fits a lot of things. Young.
It's never the hand signal to not review it.
Good mature play there by Boston. Gray falling back.
That's vintage. That's vintage Chelsea Gray. Just getting her to her spot 15 to 17 feet and draining the shot.
Boston.
Again, Aaliyah Boston and her ability when she's on the move to not only corral the ball, but to get her balance so that she can finish.
Wilson slicing into the lane and has a chance. Asia already with as many made field goals in this quarter as she had in the entire first half, where she was just 2 of 13 from the floor. Primary defender was Aaliyah Boston, who did a great job on her. Howard trying to pass it out. Good active hands by
Injuries that they've had to deal with early in the season as well.
Really the last couple of years. Cameron Brink trying to get and stay healthy. Oh, Mitchell's turn to beat the buzzer. Her second 3 of the afternoon. Gets the lead back up to 8. Wilson found herself with a little bit of space.
Nice battle by Caitlin Clark trying to corral that board with Stokes right behind her.
Clark down to 9 assists this afternoon.
Watch Asia Wilson's hands as she's defending Caitlin Clark. Puts them in her face, keeps them high, keeps them active.
Boston guarded by Stokes. Picked by Young over to Moore. Yankee. Couldn't chase it down in time. It's not with the team, out for personal reasons. Not sure when they will get her back. Cunningham. One-handed rebound by Wilson, and then Sophie got a hand in there.
I think she's got a foot in there, though. That was
That's the problem, yeah. Touch. Going after a soccer ball, that's fine, but not here. Evans got Colson airborne. Over Lloyd. Ray with the floater high off glass this time.
Chelsea Gray is really good and efficient on the offensive end in terms of her scoring today.
Yep, 6 of 8 from the floor.
Vegas is at their best when Chelsea Gray is efficient. Look at this physicality inside.
Yeah, Wilson and Boston just entangled. Coach Hammond talked about was just needing them to play hard from the very beginning of the game. Shot clock is dying. Boston didn't recognize it. Her 4th year, a couple of titles with Vegas. A whole different story so far. But it's relatively early in the season. She's confident they can get it together. 44-game season this year. Ball stays with Vegas, the head coach. Taking over for Lampier. That's a tough shot.
Jackie Young, so strong and used her physicality really well on that possession.
Dark. Guarded by Evans. Caitlin took her off the bounce and drew the foul. Guards cannot fall in their last game, the loss at Golden State. Not falling here early in the first half. They get to the lines, find other ways to help.
Jackie Young, once again, the frame that she has, her ability to get in the paint and then finish when she gets there.
Against Gray, and Caitlin took her.
The last 2 possessions, Caitlin Clark has got a bug in her bonnet, and she is trying to go one-on-one and score on whoever's defending her.
So the double figures down to 11. Young trying to answer, gets a second chance. Now whistle on bounce pass. Turner. He's going to try to go around the horn, but it's picked off by Evans. And now Nye, who's a really good three-point shooter, takes it off glass. And only one time have the Fever and the Pacers won on the same day, back on May 24th, 12 years ago. Pacers win today will be historic. Well, Lexi Hall, rather, was a nice move to get to the basket. We will have a first-time NBA champion, regardless of who wins tonight. 2 minutes. Wilson now guarded by Turner. Gives you up to 13 points. Wilson guarding Clark on the perimeter, getting that length. Oh, could not
Go either way, all the way to the rim or the mid-range pull-up.
3 of 5 in the second half after she missed 11 shots in the first half. Lloyd. This takes Colson right to the cup. Coming over from Seattle.